What's going on, guys? So, just apologies straight away. I'm feeling very crap, like I'm ill at the moment. So, I'll be coughing, I've got a blocked nose and all that crap. But I was meant to do this video the other day and I've just remembered to get it done now. So, recently, some people who may watch this may know who Tommy Robinson is, or Thomas Robinson, or whatever his name is, and he's someone who stands outside courthouses when people have been let off from being terrorists, or involved in such things like that. And recently a picture went about, and he took a selfie with 20 odd soldiers. I don't know if they were on a barracks or they're at a shop, or something like that. All the lads were in uniform. So, but he completely supports the armed forces. He did a couple of videos and he was always talking how much he supports the army and the whole armed forces basically. And so recently another thing went out a day after. A soldier was getting kicked out for this thing that he did. He took a picture with a bloke who he thought, do you know what, oh, he's known, he's famous, or anyone would do it. I would have done it if I was still back in the army. Then I would have been like, hey, can I get a picture? I probably know hundreds and hundreds of people who probably would have done the exact same thing and got a picture with him. Maybe just to send to his mum, but it got posted on the internet. But this one guy out of over 20 odd is getting kicked out of the army, and he did a video talking about it, and I think it was actually a young lad. So maybe he's been in the army less than a couple of months, or just got out of training, got to unit, meets this guy, let's take a picture, gets kicked out. I think it is absolutely disgusting and wrong. I really want to swear about it, but I'm trying not to swear as much in my videos anymore. But I think it's disgusting, guys, because when I was serving, I know lads who were getting let off CDTs, which are the compulsory drugs tests, or I know people who were failing the drugs test, but not getting kicked out. I think it was absolutely disgusting. So you can join the army, do some drugs, not get kicked out. Take a picture with some bloke you think's famous, or well, he's famous through Facebook or whatever, and you get kicked out of the army. I just think that is so wrong, guys, and I just thought I had to do a video about this. And I'm curious, what are your opinions? If you watch this video and you know what I'm talking about, or you've seen this thing get blown up about Soldier X, he's getting called, or something like that, and he's getting kicked out, but now other soldiers are getting involved in this and willingly taking pictures with Tommy Robinson, but they're putting their hoods up, so obviously they're not known, so they can't get kicked out. But he's going from barracks to barracks and doing this with other soldiers because they are supporting this bloke getting kicked out. This could be your best mate from training, done everything with, and you go to the same unit, that brotherly bond, you do get that through the army, and then your mate's getting kicked out just for taking a goddamn picture. I just think that is bang on, guys. But it's absolutely disgusting, and I've just seen it all over Facebook and obviously my military groups and stuff like that recently, and I'm curious really what happens. Apparently I think he has been kicked out now, or he's in the process of being discharged, but I think they're trying to do a big giant petition thing so he does not get kicked out, and I'm praying he doesn't. I think that is a horrible way to get out. There's other reasons people get out of the army. Drugs, when they've, obviously certain times, yes, they do get kicked out for drugs, or breaking the law, or, drink driving, such and such. But taking a goddamn picture, I think that's the fucking stupidest thing ever. Absolutely ridiculous, guys. And if you agree, if you're watching this and you completely agree, leave a comment, flip and do anything. Let me know down below what your thoughts are. And if you know who this Tommy Robinson guy is, would you have took a picture of him? I would have. People are taking pictures with Jeremy Corbyn, flipping PMs and everything like that. I think they're worse. I think these guys that are on Facebook, that are stand outside courthouses letting you know who has just been let off for maybe a murder charge, or anything like that, I've just been let off. I'd rather that be known than all this crap about the EU, Brexit. Well, it's relevant, but not as relevant because I don't understand it all. But I'd rather know about someone being let out of jail for flipping murder, or being a pedo or something like that. And this is what this bloke does. He talks about things like this, and I don't follow him, but I've seen some of his videos, and I think he's a genuine bloke, and he tells the truth, which is good. But flipping, what has happened recently is an absolute joke. And there's another thing about flipping uni students trying to get rid of Remembrance Sunday, or like, it's absolute shit. Mind my swearing, but I don't even know how that crap makes the news, or anything. Like, people who even suggest those sort of things should not be heard. And if they're in uni, kick them out. There you go, teach you a lesson. You don't talk crap about that. Bye bye. Flipping disgusting it is. And then I was seeing comments like, oh yeah, maybe they should get rid of it. They don't talk about all the civilians who died. Yes, they do. Remembrance Sunday is about all the soldiers and the innocent lives that were lost on those tragic days. Like, they were horrible, they were in the past, and even I've been brought up hearing the stories, or in school, everything like that. And it's not just about the men and women who served, it's about all those innocent civilians that was in the conflict at the same time, and it happens, stuff like that, always happens. But lately, guys, flipping, the armed forces are just getting ripped a new one. I know, like, sometimes they don't make themselves look good, but this thing with the picture, guys, absolutely disgusting. And if you do agree, please give me a like, and do subscribe to my channel if you like. I'm trying to post as often as possible, and just let me know if you have enjoyed this video. I know it's just basically 6 minutes of me ranting, but please let me know. And if I ever find out what happens with this Soldier X, and if he gets let off or he stays in the army, whatever, I'll do another video and be like, yes, thank God, blah blah blah. But I'll keep you guys up to date. So until next time, see you later.